My mom grew up on Siquijor. It's the third smallest island province in the Philippines, and she's not a superstitious person, even though growing up, my Lola, her dad, told her stories of what lurks on their islands. Like that. Oh, the capre! Tall, troll-like tricksters that attract humans with their scent, hanging off the paths among the trees, looking like trees themselves, or the manananggal, a winged, vampire-like, baby-eating beast that in the daytime disguises itself as a maiden, and then at night severs from its bottom half, leaving behind to fly around and search for pregnant bellies. And then there was the tikbalang, a mystical creature that lives hidden on any given island in the country. It has an attractive, chiseled torso of a man and a hideous, bulbous, horse-like head and face. It likes to prey on and con unknowing women. I don't know how, but I must have followed my mother when she immigrated to the Philippines. I wonder if she was ever afraid of the tikbalang. It's been a minute since I've done this poem. I must have known that there was something about her, the way she glowed in the sunlight, gleaming off the water in the horizon, not a product of dark magic, just magical in her being. And so, it used its charm to seduce her. It was from that my sister and I were born. It kept us under his control with a spell that was wrathful and violent, powered by rage. It took years for me to wake up and see that my father was a monster. One of my earliest memories is of my parents dancing around the living room. Except it wasn't a dance, they were circling each other, as if the coffee table in the middle was the offering for the better life they were promised when they left the homeland, as if the knife in the tikbalang's hand would be used to split the table open, dribbles of mahogany staining the carpet with my mother, praying as she continued to whirl through the air with my father, following her breathing out alcohol with every stride. At that age, I didn't know that domestic violence was a kind of dark magic. Even after he left, and even after my mom married the new man that would raise my sister and me, I used to have flashbacks and delusions the moments he'd strike me. I didn't think that the word for survivor was anything more than the name of a reality TV show. And in reality, my life wasn't a show or a movie. Then in reality, I grew up afraid of developing intimate relationships with men. Then in reality, I learned how to cope by casting a wide net, fishing for affection and more friends, and I have energy so I could fall asleep at night faster than I could count to 10, so I wouldn't have to lay there remembering. But now that I can bear to speak this out loud like an incantation that gives me strength and helps me unlearn the emotional self-harm, I'm realizing that I'm the son of a sorceress, and that my stepdad is a healer, and that my sister is a mage, and that I am something too. I don't have a name for the way I've learned how to keep pushing, or for the way I've learned how to push out the sweet talk from the tikbalang through the years, but I know now that I'm a product of magic, and whenever shit hits the fan, I just remember my mom and how she's not very superstitious.